18, what's good? Today we're finally back with SB19 and we're going to be checking out SB19 Story by CashualChuck, a very prominent SB19 and I think PPOP in general YouTuber. I've seen a few of their videos already, but this one, I was looking for what to react to today for SB19, and I thought it would be good actually to get to know them a bit better because when I was watching Binny, for example, I realized I know their personalities a bit more just from watching some extra content. I think I want to do my due diligence and watch some like SB19 guides. So I thought this would be a good video to check out. If you guys want more of these videos, let me know in the comments below. But if you really want me to check out more of their wish bus or music videos, dance practices first, I could do that and we could save this for a bit later. And of course, go subscribe to CasualChuck. I think you guys would really enjoy the channel. You probably already know them. But thank you for the video, CasualChuck, and just for the guide, because I was looking for SB19 guides and I couldn't really find anything, I guess, that like stood out to me. So maybe because CasualChuck just did such a great job with this that people don't really feel the need to make another guide. But anyways, let's get into it without further ado. This is the SB19 Story sound break. Hi everyone. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sean. I've been acting and dancing professionally for over 10 years now. I'm training choreography and freestyle, but also I just love global idol music. So hopefully I can give you a fresh perspective on the videos we're about to watch. You'll likely get dance analysis with a side of awe and admiration for the talent idols are able to present. We have a Patreon in the description below where you can get access to over 500 exclusive reactions, including albums, live stages, variety content, dramas, idol shows, and I have so many more ideas to expand beyond that. If you like what I do here and you're able to financially support me in my journey as an artist, feel free to check it out for yourselves. I'm always reading messages and requests over there, and it's a great community. And of course, it's all optional. If you want to support on this channel alone, leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you guys thought below. All that said, let's get into the video. Join the Patreon if you guys want to get some bonus SB19 content. We've checked out live stages and the Pack to Tag album. And I do monthly polls, so you guys can request some SB19 stuff if you want me to check out more of their behind the scenes stuff. All that said, let's get into the video. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yes, definitely go check out the original if you haven't already.
Disclaimer, this video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies, but I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible, so enjoy.
2016.
This is called Triple, a group of talented performers and comedians from Korea you've probably never heard of. They were formed back in 1994 when the word K-pop hasn't even been invented. In 2002, one of the members made the biggest mistake of his life, which will change the entire course of P-pop history.
Okay, so Korean, I don't know if he's Korean, but he was part of a K-pop group, and maybe he's like the CEO of SB19.
Do you remember this song?
I can't say I do. Oh.
It all started with this man, Jong Song-han. When he left the trio in 2002 to become an entrepreneur, Cult Triple became Cult 2. Most of their fans definitely thought that Song-han's decision was a huge mistake because the remaining members started racking up different awards in the entertainment industry. If he only stuck around, he would have gotten those awards too.
I recognize
but
this guy.
man's decision was final. He used all of his savings to build an event organizing company called SB19 Entertainment. Yep, I'm talking about Tatang Robin. Tatang noticed how passionate Filipino fans were during the rise of K-pop, so he wanted to organize K-pop concerts and events that promote Korean and Filipino culture. To make that happen, he needed entertainers, a group of young people that would be part of the package of their service as an event organizer. We are talking about people who can do dancing, singing, and
Oh, this is
even
a really
act
good
as
video.
servants, like waiting tables
so much,
and
like,
assisting guests.
backstory
So he held
and
an
lore.
audition and hundreds of young talents applied. 30 of them passed as trainees. They were then called Nara, which in Korean means country and is the national
Yep.
tree of the Philippines.
Oh.
They went to multiple events together, including the fan meeting event of the K-pop group called Off-Road.
I can find, 내게 될 때까지. 'Cause you're my lady. 널 향한 driving,
After
Kinda reminds me
numerous
of, like,
events,
Block B a bit, like
Tatang
their
Robin
sound.
saw something special when it comes to Filipino talent. He realized that some of his trainees were far too talented to just end up as small-time performers. So he decided to launch the first P-pop boy group that underwent strict Korean-type training. Out of the 30 trainees, only
101.
few have made it. Jan Paulo Nase. He always wanted to be a performer. As a young dreamer, he joined several competitions as a soloist and also a member of the K-pop dance cover group called PHP. As a
Hey.
trainee, he was the guy who shows up early and leaves late despite juggling a full-time job as a data analyst to provide for his family.
Data analyst.
He was the first one selected due to his undeniable diligence and leadership qualities.
Nice.
He is known to have critically acclaimed songwriting ability, a badass rapper, and was often dubbed as a genius, but he consistently denied it because he claimed to be just a hard worker. This made him the destined leader of the group. He debuted with the name Sejun, but later changed his name to Pablo. Now that the methodical
So
leader
unique,
is
like
chosen,
the look
they
and the
needed more
voice
members.
and
Tatang Robin just got a genius composer in Pablo, so they needed someone who can dance. And this next guy is exactly that,
Who was it?
and even more.
Hey. Come on,
Stell
Stell.
Vester Ahero.
Stell
He was
Vester.
only 16 when he started competing as a dancer while studying. He was a born winner despite growing up as a bullied kid. He made performing his escape from the harsh reality of the world. He did a great job channeling the negative aspect of his life and converting it by winning multiple K-pop dance
Good for
cover
him.
competitions with his group, Seiya.
That's so inspiring.
He is also a hard worker. He was teaching dance to kids while competing. There was a point when he worked too hard that it threatened his life due to poor health.
Wow.
He is a very skilled choreographer. In fact, he's the main culprit behind most of SB19's snappy and amazingly synchronized dance
Wow.
routines.
Yes, because I do remember hearing that Stell, he made a certain choreography. I forgot which it was. It might have been one of the Moonlight, something in Moonlight, or I don't know. But point is, it's so interesting because he's always known as the vocalist and also the beautiful man that he is, as I always say in the videos. But he was known for his dance in when he was Peck, so that's really interesting. I mean, he's a great dancer, so he should be. But wow, he's like multi-talented as well.
Main culprit behind most of SB19's snappy and amazingly synchronized dance routines. But little did they know that dancing wasn't even his only talent.
Yeah.
He easily became the main heavenly voice of the group because his vocals were just
I'm still on your side.
out of this world.
Yeah.
He debuted as Stell, the main vocalist, the lead dancer, and choreographer of the group.
Let's go. Josh.
Josh Cullen Santos became homeless at the age of 16 and it was his decision.
16.
He's had the worst childhood among the other members. From growing up in a toxic
Wow.
environment to being physically abused as a kid by their nanny. At an early age, he witnessed what it feels like to be a member of a middle-class family that went rock bottom in just a matter of
Oh my
months.
gosh.
He experienced getting evicted from apartments to smaller rooms. It came to a point when his family had nothing to eat but ketchup and salt. They had no permanent address. Because of that, Josh and his sister dropped out of school multiple times, so they got bullied at school for being repeaters. Sometimes he would get into fistfights for defending her. Josh had enough of this, so he took matters into his own hands by leaving. He became independent
him.
and started working as an internet cafe attendant. Using his own income, he took the alternative learning system and was able to finish his high school degree.
Good for him,
Clearly
man.
had
Oh
no
my
background in
goodness.
performing. Not until he met new friends from the dance community, which led to him meeting Stell and Seyon. They
Yeah.
became co-members and went on to win numerous K-pop dance cover competitions all over Asia. They even met BTS during one of their winning runs in Korea.
What?
In a way, Josh was saved by Stell after trying so hard to
That's
save
so
himself.
cool.
And it paid off because after training, Josh ended up debuting as the lead rapper and dancer.
What
of
an
the
incredible story. Come on,
Justin
Justin.
DeJoss didn't have to audition. Apparently, he was a very
Scouted?
good-looking guy
Yeah.
that when he joined a talent workshop as a teenager, Show BT immediately took notice and offered him to become a trainee to improve his singing and dancing skills. He was one of the late joiners, and when he did, he immediately saw a familiar face in Josh.
You look familiar.
Apparently, the two had a stint in performing together in a K-pop dance cover group called Zero to Hero.
Hey, welcome to my world.
Hey, got 7. Come on.
이슈 제조 기랍은 없어. 어디 가도 분위기가 higher. 비행기 밖은 너무 시끄러워.
So Justin as well wasn't new in the world of performing. He auditioned to be a part of the televised Pinoy boy band Superstar show, but he didn't even make it to the live auditions. Perhaps it was fate. He didn't have great singing skills at the time. It was only when he became a trainee that he improved astoundingly in the vocal department. He went on to finish his college degree in multimedia arts while training, which earned him a skill in filmmaking. He then
cool.
got selected to debut as the main visual, the sub-vocalist, and the creative director of the group. He was the would-be director behind the record-breaking P-pop music video, What, and more. But that's a story
Wow.
for another video.
Yes.
At this point, Show BT seemed to have completed the group. 4 members in a P-pop group, a nice even number. 2 rappers
Oh.
and 2 vocalists. They were perfectly balanced, but they felt like something was missing.
Arlova is
Perhaps
king.
someone was missing. Someone who could take this already great group of guys and push them to achieve the next level, the extraordinary level. Someone so naturally gifted that he could stand out in the
Thought that was-
presence of
I
an
thought it was
already
represent-
talented group of young artists. This venture that Tatang Robin took needed an apex, so he started the online auditions. When Josh heard about it, he was
Not
like,
this.
I know a guy.
Leap.
Philip John Suson is
Oh,
such
Philip.
a specimen. He was so naturally gifted that excelling in sports looked like a walk in the park for him. He grew up in the church
one of those
under
guys
the
who's
care
good
of his
at everything, huh?
grandparents. He was an artistic kid, so he was active as an editorial cartoonist in school. Nobody taught him to play musical instruments. He taught himself by just listening to the music, so he ended up becoming a southpaw
Wow,
guitarist.
self-taught, okay.
He later fixed it as he learned more. He didn't even know that he could dance until he was forced to in order to get good grades during their school intrams. After discovering dance, he transformed from a guy who didn't know it to someone who can fly. Because of his
Jeez.
raw talent, he ended up teaching dance to the entire school and continued on to form a K-pop dance cover group called Amigo 7. Apparently, his group gave Josh's group so much trouble
pa.
during their early
That's also
competitions because
BTS?
they were very
Finger?
good rivals. So he decided to recruit him. But Philip was hundreds of islands away and didn't have the money. What did Josh do? He shelled out for his plane ticket. With nothing
Josh did that. Wow. That's that. I mean, I hearing about Josh's story, and now like that he paid for him to come to where they are. Like that's, for one thing, that's huge because he was. I don't know how if he was still broke at the time, but like that also it makes a lot of sense. You know, people that have been poor just understand like how important it is for some people to have like the necessary like funds to achieve their dreams. So it's surprising, and it's also makes so much sense that it is Josh who was the one who supported his friend there. Wow, that's really cool.
else to lose, Philip went and left his previous life.
I
in
knew
the
nothing.
countryside.
Like I didn't
He
know
then
any of
trained with
this
the
before
boys and
watching this
officially
video. So
debuted with
this is
them
really good.
as Ken, the main dancer, the bass vocalist, and the lead rapper of the group. One thing to note is that they were an unlikely bunch because they wouldn't have met each other if Tatang Robin stayed with his already successful
That's a really
group
interesting
in
part
Korea.
of it too.
Justin failed his first audition, so he didn't even bother to audition again because he thought he wasn't ready. And Josh wouldn't have attempted to recruit Ken if Show BT's training
Everything
program
lined up,
didn't
man.
even exist.
Those are the stories that,
That,
are like
ladies
so.
and gentlemen, is the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
When a small and seemingly insignificant occurrence has a rippling effect through time, leading to a consequential event sometime long after the initial event, or as Google would put
Come
it,
on, Matrix.
a phenomenon whereby a minute localized
Actually, I haven't
change
seen
in a
butterfly
complex
effect. Maybe that's
system
what.
can have a large effects elsewhere. Tatang Robin's so-called mistake back in 2002 led
Yeah,
to forming
mistake.
the future PPOP Kings. In 2018, SB19 was formed. The name of the group was carefully picked. The number 19 is the sum of Korea and the Philippines area code digits 82 and 63.
Oh,
So 8
okay.
plus 2 plus 6
So similar how like NCT 127 is like the coordinates of Korea. Like they also have like a similar kind of That's
area code digits 82 and 63. So 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3
19.
is 19. SB doesn't only mean show BT. It is all about their ultimate goal for Pinoy sound to break into the music industry, which is fearlessly represented by this praise. Soundbreak.
Soundbreak. Whoa, I'm learning so much. This is such a great video. CasualChuck, thank you for making this. We'll have to watch episode 2, but let me know if you guys want me to do it. I'll definitely do it because this is really interesting. Yes, once again, go support the original. Great video, great video. Thank you, CasualChuck. I hope you're okay with me reacting to your stuff. If you don't, like, you can DM me and I'll stay away from it. But I'm assuming as a content creator, you're okay with it. But let me know if that is something. You can just DM me. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. This is very important. I didn't realize how much I didn't know about this group, but I think I've only scratched the surface. It seems like. So this is really good. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did enjoy the video and you want to support me as well, join the Patreon. Of course, I also don't make money from reaction videos, so if you want to support my journey as an artist and you want to get more SB19 reactions, of course, that's the best way to support. I might even open up a PayPal thing too if people don't really care about the extra content and they just want to show love. You can also leave thanks on the videos now, as you can see right here. And definitely go to the to CasualChuck's channel too. If you haven't supported them already or you're not supporting them right now, definitely it's a great channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and peace.